Hello and welcome to a very quick photo retouching video in which I want to share a game-changing feature I just implemented into my basic retouch plugin. The plugin has the same options as before, different retouching instances. You can set a prompt here, you have different models to select, so you can use Google Gemini, OpenRouter, you can set a system prompt which is applied for everything. So here you can, for example, describe your basic style and what to look out for in every retouching, so you don't have to repeat yourself so much. But the new feature is now you can set reference images, and I want to quickly show you why this is so useful and what you can do with it. Let's look at this image here, which is of a caravan I photographed in Morocco. If you also want to take photos like this, why not join me next January where we're heading back? Link to the workshop in the description, but that's not the topic. We want to look at the image and zoom in, and this looks like the camel here had just one leg because the perspective has both legs nearly in the same position. Although this is how the photo was captured, how it really looks, didn't change anything here. It just looks wrong, and I don't like it, and everybody looking at this image will think, okay, there's some retouching gone wrong here. So I have a second image here, this one, different perspective, and here the camel on the back has a very nice stride, so you see all four legs. So what I now did is, with my new feature, I make a selection of the camel in this image, head to my plugin, and let's just select a separate retouch instance because I already did it on retouch instance 1. Here's a new tab which you can click on, reference image, and I can now set this selection from completely different image I have open as reference. Now that this is the reference, I can head back to the other image. I make a selection for the camel I want to retouch, which is the same camel, so it's just a different perspective. And yeah, now I describe what I want. And since I already done this, let's head back to retouch instance 1 so we can look at what I say here. I just describe what's in the image, so it looks like the camel in the image has just one hind leg. It's a perspective problem. Use the reference image, so this one here, which shows the same camel, and change the position of the hind legs to look like in the reference image. Make sure to create a result that looks natural. And I'm using Nano version 2 because it's a little better than version 1, just based on the size of the selections. I could also use the cheap version 1, but I'm not sure if the result would be that good. Or actually, let's just try it now, because I already have the result done by version 2, which does a little bit more thinking and will usually create better results, but it's also more expensive, so something like 15 cents. Okay, for now, let's just try version 1, what it would do. Run this, and now what my plugin will do, it will send both images, the reference and the selection here, the main image, to Nano, and together with the prompt here, and Nano will try to merge the images. So, and here you see what went wrong. So version 1 is not really sufficient for such a retouching job, which is why you should use either version 2 or Pro. And with version 2, you get this result. So this looks pretty awesome. So let's look at the before and the after. And now look at the reference image. So the stride of the camel is completely replicated, but in a natural way. So it didn't just take over the stride 1-to-1, because here the perspective is different. It really matched it, and also the colors and everything, to the original image here. And yeah, that's just a game changer for me. Just looking at the image now, before and after, this is how I would have loved to capture it. And this now looks like it's a proper image, while this looks like a badly retouched image. So in this case, I say, okay, here I'll do the retouching, and also look at this, even here the shadow is done right. And then with a bit of manual retouching on top, you arrive at this final image, which you wouldn't be able to tell it was retouched in the way I just showed you. And I also want to show you what you can do with AI, which is a bit scary. It's something I wouldn't recommend to do, because other than the minor retouching I did in the last image, this would change the complete atmosphere of an image. And for me, it's much more pleasure to return to a location multiple times, which I did here, for example, this Whiskey Bay in Australia. And I captured this in this nice calm mood one evening and returned one day later to find this dramatic sunset. Now, if I wanted to match the mood of this dramatic sunset here in this image, so with the rocks and everything looking like this, so with this composition, with this foreground, I could do the same. And as I said, this is really creating a fake image and nothing I do to my images, but I want to just show you what's possible. So I have the dramatic sunset as the reference. And as a prompt, I say, I want you to transform the lighting and mood in the image to match that of the reference image, which was taken at the same location on a different day. And yeah, watch what happens. It's just crazy and a bit scary. Come on, this is the reference image. And yeah, it went a bit too red, but it really kept the exact composition. We got the reflection and everything. And yeah, this is just a small image I used here, but yeah, it's just crazy what's possible. And this is also possible with my plugin. I shouldn't advertise it, but yeah, if you want to have fun, feel free to do whatever you like. But if you do something like this, I would say disclose it, because this is otherwise just fooling your viewers. But just want to show you what's possible. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, and also if you're now interested in trying this plugin, I have a link in the description. It's just 10 euros. Also, you get updates like this one here, free of additional costs. So I'll send out update emails whenever I release new features. So you just pay once. And also for the AI usage, you pay as you go. So you get an API key, as I described in the first video I did about this plugin. So another link in the description. It's also described in the PDF that comes with the plugin. And yeah, then you just pay for age retouching for the model you use directly to Google or OpenRouter. So it's just a few cents per retouching, which is quite manageable compared to full subscriptions, which you often don't use up during a month.